So there are a lot of different ways that you can clean your pool. You can get the scoop, the net, and do it yourself, but I'm kind of lazy. And so this product, the Polaris Freedom Plus, is something that I thought would be really, really cool to review, would save my, my back and my arms from having to scoop out leaves all the time. We've got a big tree over our pool, which isn't ideal, especially in the winter when all the leaves drop off. I've already assembled the charging station. It is on wheels, so you can move it around very easily. It takes literally about 2 minutes to put together everything, and you don't need any tools. But let's take a look at what this is about from the Fluidra guys and explain some of the features. There's lots of stuff on the box as well that talks about having a remote control, which actually works underwater, and we'll go into that. But yeah, let's take a look at what this is, and then we'll test it out. I still have a few leaves at the bottom of my pool that we can potentially clean out. Okay, so I love like robotics and things like that are cordless and that I can control from my phone. And I'm thinking that this thing's going to help me clean my leaves and also let me know when it's doing its job and when it's done with its job. But I'm going to let you walk through what this is and how it works.
Absolutely. So this is our latest innovation to the Polaris pool cleaner family. So we've heard from customers they don't want to deal with the cord. They want a solid, reputable company who's going to provide the service that Polaris is known for. But they need it to clean their pool, and they don't want to have to plug it in, or they don't have the infrastructure set up like for our pressure cleaners that we talked about earlier. So this is the way we do that. So we have this is called the Polaris Freedom. So you're free to not have to have a cord near the pool. We actually have a caddy that's inside here. So
manual. So I'm going to be sure to actually read this one.
There's quite a bit of stuff in here. And what I'll talk about this first. So it's a different technology. So Wi-Fi does not really penetrate the water. And so this is actually called Lifi. So you can actually be near the pool and you can summon that pool cleaner to the top of the tile and pull it out for retrieval. If needed, you can actually tip or put the tip of this remote into the water, and if it's not communicating for some reason because it's too far away from the cleaner. So so this is technology that's exclusive to this product. And we've got some more unboxing, some wheels for the caddy.
Wheels, I think I understand those.
We'll let you put those together on a nice IKEA project.
Yep, there you go.
There's
all right,
part of that.
More fun, should be easy.
And then we also do include this hook. This is a retrieval hook, goes to any pool pole. So every cordless model that we have, since you don't have a cord that you can normally use to fish that cleaner out, you can either use the retrieval button, but if the battery is dead, you can retrieve it with the hook.
Or you can wade in the water and dig it out
yourself. You can
yourself,
do that too, right? Yeah, however you like.
Yep.
And then when we get into the actual cleaner itself, let's see if we can get it past the caddy.
There. The caddy. So this is part of the charging part.
Yep, the charging dock. So this will actually sit on your deck, preferably covered would be great. And this metal is where the battery will charge to. So the main thing, we just need to make sure that this is wiped dry as best as possible. The cleaner will get wet, but if you can keep that as dry as possible, that connection will be solid and you won't have battery issues.
Got it.
And then I'll hand you that.
Yep.
And now here's our newest technology here for cleaning. Satisfying to pull the plastic off. And we've got sensors up here in the front. We've got an easy ability to remove the basket inside, and just a rock solid cleaner. So we've engineered it to be user-friendly to be able to be worked on. And there we go. So when that lid is closed, basket's in place.
And it's transparent, so you can easily see that there is stuff building up. I know other ones you have to like open it up, take it out, and check. This you can actually see it.
Yeah. So it charges, batteries inside, and then from the back, we've actually got the ability to start it on its cycle. So you just kind of
might not be charged.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do the first charge. You're gonna actually have 2 of our top of the line cleaners in your pool, so
they can have like robot battles or something, you know, in there. See who wins. Right. So tell me about this. Are there different versions, wheels and track versions? So this is the track version.
So some of our robotic cleaners do have wheels. That would be like the Alpha IQ or Alpha IQ Plus platform. Those are corded robotics. Okay. So for some of our models, we launched some with wheels. Certain pools might be better suited for wheels. Others, the tracks do a great job of kind of getting up steep slopes or walls and things like that. So there's something for everybody in the Polaris line. Whatever you need, we've got it.
And then it also has these soft sort of, I don't want to call them bristles. Yeah, they're brushes. And that's for like if it climbs up a wall, it does the water line and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Active tile scrubbing. The walls and the floor itself are getting actually scrubbed, so it's the cleanest you can get. And again, we do, similar to our Quattro, we do have fine filtration. So it's a fine mesh strainer here. You're going to be able to clean not only Lifi debris, but also the grit, the sand. Like so
now, does it follow some sort of an algorithm as it's cleaning, or is it kind of random, or randomized chaos, organized chaos? How does that exactly
I mean,
work?
I probably couldn't go into the specifics on how it does it, but yeah, there's active scanning. We've got the unit actually has sensors in it, so it knows kind of where it's at in the pool. It's able to track that body of water. And on the first startup, we actually have a smart mode. So it's actually going to learn your body of water if there's any obstructions, so that on subsequent cleaning cycles, it's performing at the best level it can.
Got it. So I will have to take out the other cleaner when it's going through that, because you don't want them sort of colliding on each other. And that's something that I can definitely geek out on. And then you can also control this on the iAquaLink app. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yep. So when you go into we have one app for all of our equipment, whether it's a Jandy pump or automation and Polaris pool cleaners, one single app. You go to the top of the app, the plus arrow in the top right-hand corner will allow you to add other devices that you're adding to your pool. So very simple, and people like it for just the ease of use of our iAquaLink app. It's the highest rated app in our industry, and it's actually up there with tech company ratings of apps that they have too. So high quality, easy, user-friendly.
Got it. And also I've been sort of doing a little research. It has like a 6-hour or so battery life and about the same amount of time for charging, maybe a little bit longer, or I'm not sure exactly.
Yep.
But it also has sort of a unique feature. When it is running out of battery, it'll notify you through the app. And then won't it also like float up to the surface for like 10 minutes or something? So you
the last 10 minutes is easy retrieval mode. So it'll be kind of waiting for you to do that. With the benefit of the Lifi remote, you also have the ability to summon it on demand if you were gone, let's say at the last 10 minutes of its cycle. So you could retrieve it easily. So those are nice features. It'll make it just user friendly, and you can actually drive it and steer it to spot clean. So if you want to, we'll
have races or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Get a couple of them. So let's do a quick close-up of the box. So some of the features on here, obviously it's saying charge before use. You then connect the cleaner to Wi-Fi. It's fairly easy. I'm gonna go through that process. I haven't set it up. You select your cleaning mode, you press start, it cleans. and then you just remove and recharge it. So some of the features, like I was saying, it uses something called Lifi to connect. And so Lifi actually stands for, or the Li stands for light. So it is using a connectivity using light waves. It could be infrared or something else. We'll test that out. It's got different water line retrieval options. You can use the remote. You can tell the app to come to the side, and then you have the manual method of a retrieval hook, which does come with the product itself. And then it's got a runtime of about 2.5 hours. And then, like I said, the caddy makes it very easy. So I have it charging right now. You get a nice little indicator here that says its current charge. And what I also like is there's a little mirror that shows the display of the charging happening. So you don't have to get down low and look for it. You can be looking from above and see that. And then there are different modes you can set. It's then got a clear case so you can see the debris. Just opens up really easily and you can clean things out. So that's nice to have. This does have tracks, so it makes climbing and navigating very easy. And then the caddy itself has a holder for the remote control as well as the retrieval hook. So it's all kind of self-contained. So very nice package here. And then you can wheel it around, as I mentioned, and then charge it. You do have to put it into a grounded outdoor outlet. They recommend not leaving it outside too much, so you want to have it maybe in your garage or a protected space. Okay, so the first step here is connecting the robotic cleaner to the iAquaLink app, which you have here. I'm launching it. You can already see that I have my pool connected. It's showing green. I can control things like the lighting, which I'll go into in a separate video, the pumps, understand the temperature level of the water, turn on the heater, that sort of thing. But with the robotic cleaner, you don't put it in the actual pool, you set it up separately. So you click the plus, and then you choose robotic cleaner for this particular one. This is a cordless one, so you select cordless. I already assembled the base, so I'm going to skip that. Now, pairing mode is a little confusing. I was sliding it to the right and it was turning on, but I realized I didn't hold it long enough. So I'm going to do that, because what you're looking for is this little light here that shows an iPhone with some wireless bars coming out of it. So what you want to do while it's scanning for Bluetooth is hold it, and you just keep holding it until the little blue light right here turns on. So I'm holding, does take a little while. Now it is on, and I'm going to bring it up here. It says success, you're now connected. So just remember to hold it for a long time. I'm connecting it. Then it's going to like have me choose my Wi-Fi. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, it took a lot of attempts here, but I'm getting all green. I'm going to the next. I'm going to name the system. So let me do HTD Robotic Pool Cleaner. Saving that. And now it should pop up in here once it gets fully connected. And there it is, and it's showing it's green. So let's go from there. So the next step here is to either go through this tutorial and select the cleaning mode. You can do this in two ways. One is by sliding the switch on the back, so it's kind of a manual thing, or we can use the app to decide what we want to do. So let's just scroll through some of these screens here. You start the cleaning cycle. You submerge the cleaner. Then you can use the remote control to control it while the cleaner is underwater. They do say that you want to take the tip of the remote control, and you can see it looks like a little clear lens here, and you put that directly into the water so that the light can transmit. And then you can use, there's a pad, control pad here to drive it around. So maybe I'll do some test driving and see if I can do donuts under the pool here. And then you can either remove the cleaner by using the remote, or you can wait till it finishes up and comes to the side. So you can use the hook, or there is a handy handle that you can use to pull it out. And then you want to let it dry, and it'll wait for 10 minutes to come out. So then it's saying charge your cleaner, and that's it. So let's get started. So let's start by choosing the clean mode. I can choose a smart cycle. I can do just the floor for an hour and 30 minutes. I can do floor and wall for 2 hours and 30 minutes, or I can do just the water line for 45 minutes. So I think I'm gonna start with the smart cycle and save that. And then I will be able to, it looks like it's offline right now, probably not connected to my Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna reconnect it. You have to be sure that you have good line of sight or good Wi-Fi. I'm a bit far away from my base here. So I'm gonna correct that and see what we can do. All right, hopefully you can see this. I am closer to my Wi-Fi. It's showing green. Going in here, I'm gonna make sure that the clean mode is set to smart cycle, saving that, and then it's all ready to go. So what I need to figure out is, do I put it in first or do I hit start? So I'm gonna hit start and see what happens. Please put the cleaner in the water. So once the mode starts, it'll like end in about 150 minutes. So we'll check it out. There aren't too many leaves in the pool, so hopefully it'll clean up what we have. So it's gone down to the bottom. It's just sort of hanging out. Hopefully I hit the start button before it went offline. Otherwise I'm gonna have to fish it out and do it manually. I'm also gonna grab the remote and see if that'll turn it on as well. All right, so dipping the remote directly into the water and hitting start fired it up. So it is actually going now, and it's starting to do its cleaning. So I have the other robotic cleaner. It's not robotic, it's much more manual, and it works with the booster pump. You can see its hose is attached to the side. Check my videos for a review on that. But right now you can see the cleaner is climbing all the way to the water line, and it's cleaning the water line. So it's gonna basically drive around underwater doing the walls, the water line, and the bottom, and it'll fill up completely. So let's check back in a little bit. Okay, so before I take it out and return it to base to charge up, I figured I'd try and play around with the Lifi and the remote control and see if I could control it. So I put it in here. I'm trying to see if I can make it go forward. Seems to be coming towards me. Now let's see if I can turn it to the left. It's turning to the left. And I'm gonna turn it to the right. It's turning to the right. I'm gonna see if I can make it come to me. I'm pressing the forward. It's coming a little bit. Here it comes. It's coming right up. Let's see, I can make it stop. So it's stopping. And if I push play again, and see if I can turn it around. It's turning. And I can see through the clear insides that it has grabbed a bunch of leaves. So let's turn it around, send it off. Okay, so the remote does work. You do have to have it in the water. You can't really, it may work, it seems to work outside, so probably because it's so close. So I turned it back to me, have it go forward. But if you want it to go even further, it would have to be under the water. So let's see if I can turn it around, send it all the way over to the deep end, and then I'm going to do the retrieval. So stopping, hitting the forward, and away it goes. Keep going. Yeah, I think the battery's going to die soon, so I'm going to pull it back in and see how that all goes. Okay, so on the remote here is this lift system. I believe, let's see, the button right here, and that's for making it come up to the side of the wall and get it retrieved. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it first outside of the water, see if the signal will make it. And it's going somewhere. So let's see where it's going to go. It's going somewhere. So let's follow it along here. Definitely has a mind of its own. I think I need to come up with a name. We used to call our old pool sweep the whale because it had a tail that sort of whipped around and stuff. But now, I don't know, maybe we should call this guy Wally. I think it's kind of nice to have a name for these things. Let's see, is it going to come up? It looks like it's coming up, so let's see what happens. And it's rising up. And I think now I can just reach over and grab it, so I'll go do that. And it's just sitting here. And that was easy to take out. And I take it out, and then I can turn it off. Just hit the start button and it turned off. So let's open it up and clean it out. Again, it wasn't too dirty before, but you just open up this lid, it stays up. This is where all the debris is sucked into, and that just pops out. So you can see, yeah, we have a few leaves. I think there are some others in there as well, but easy enough to clean out. And it's a very fine grain here. So you can maybe see there is some like grit at the bottom that it has captured. So it has really grabbed a lot of things. So I'm assuming that the floor is pretty clean. So I'm just going to dump this out and then rinse it out with the hose, and that's pretty much it. So there you have it, the Polaris Freedom Plus Premium Cordless Robotic Pool Cleaner. I already emptied it out. You can see I can lift it up with one hand. It's easy to empty out the filter, and it captures everything. I'm going to put it back onto the charging station now so that it can charge up for the next time. You just sort of drop it down in here, put it in. It's starting to charge. Made a little beep. You can see in the mirror, hopefully here, that it's glowing orange, and it's going to charge up in a few hours. So hope you like this review, and be sure to check out some of the other reviews that I'm doing of this pool upgrade, and you can find the links either on the video itself or in the description below. If you want to ask me any questions, you can leave a comment on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page, and that's at facebook.com/HTD blog. Speaking of blogs, you can head over to my website, and that's at HighTechDad.com. If you have any questions, you can ask me on social, and that's HighTechDad. If you search on many of the different platforms, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a lot more other types of reviews, including more pool equipment upgrades. So be sure to check that out. Thanks for watching.